Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is Billy Davis. If you are new here, definitely be sure to like this video and also be sure to subscribe to the channel. Guys, some crazy stuff coming out of an interview that recently happened on What Culture Wrestling. It was involving Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks actually had some things to say about his current status with AEW, and in today's video we're going to talk about that, a little bit of CM Punk stuff as well, and we're just going to dive directly into it. So, let me not give you guys the spiel, but let me just tell you really quick. When you guys like and when you subscribe, what happens is we like to go to a different stratosphere. You guessed it, we're out of here. So be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps out a ton. And let me shut up and let's go dive right into the video.
Let's talk wrestling with Billy!
All right, guys. Ricky Starks was recently interviewed by What Culture Wrestling. If you guys do not know who What Culture Wrestling is, it is a very popular YouTube channel, and they talk everything pro wrestling, kind of like over on this channel. And they recently had the opportunity of interviewing Ricky Starks. And obviously, if you guys don't know who Ricky Starks is a professional wrestler, came into AEW in, I want to say, during the pandemic. And obviously, when he came in, he was made to be kind of a big deal. It wasn't like anything of seriousness, but you could tell that this guy offered, and just, he has so much charisma. He really does. Now, I want to say this, and this is kind of going to be a discussion. It feels like Tony Khan is just letting Ricky Starks venture off. And I'm going to read this little article here from What Culture, but it feels like they're just letting him go. Which is weird for a guy who can be a superstar, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to be the one to say it. WWE knows how to create superstars. Look at the presentation of Jade Cargill recently. Jade Cargill's presentation, yes, it was still amazing in AEW, and she obviously had that long run, but you see how more seriously she is featured on WWE television. Maybe it's the larger audience, whatever the case. Either way, she is literally shown like a big star. Same with Cody Rhodes. Look at Cody Rhodes, the story that he had. Excuse me. But Ricky Starks, in this interview, had some things to say about his current status with AEW. So this is what he said. I'm not hurt, even that night against Top Flight. So if you guys don't know, he was actually injured on an episode of Collision, which I should mention. There was an audible called to where Top Flight beat Ricky Starks and Big Bill, and this was the last time. I want to say it was March of 2024. So it was him and Big Bill taking on Top Flight, and it was the last time that we seen him on TV. But this is what he had to say about it. I'm not hurt. Even that night against Top Flight, I specifically stated, hey, I'm not hurt. I was just being cautious about it at the moment. I didn't know what was happening, especially with this left side of my body. So I wasn't hurt, and I was never put on an injury list or anything like that. I have no answer. People ask me all the time about being absent from TV. I don't know. I have no clue. That isn't up to me. It does suck, obviously, to not be on TV, but the support and people online and people who send me messages is very, very sweet and endearing and very encouraging from that standpoint. I didn't know that was, I'm trying to think, 6 matches this year. That's a small number, compared to what I was doing the year prior. Honestly, man, I don't bullshit anybody. I don't try to play with anybody's life or anything like that. I just kind of stick to myself, and I just also operate in the belief that my work will carry me through any obstacle, and I still believe that. Now, there's more here, and I'm going to read the rest in a minute, but I kind of want to emphasize this. He says, I just kind of stick to myself, and I just also operate in the belief that my work will carry me through any obstacle. Yes, if you guys don't know, Ricky Starks really is a man that he just exudes charisma. He really does. And his work does speak for itself. It's amazing work, and it's some of the best work that I think any of us have ever seen. And this guy is going to be a superstar. So my problem that I'm having is that Tony Khan is letting Ricky Starks walk into the competition, literally handing him to him on a silver platter, saying, here you go. I'm only going to use him 6 times in 1 year. Crazy. I understand where you're coming from in this aspect, and I understand, like, you have a lot of people that you need to get on TV, but thinking about all the shows that you have, You're telling me you have no time for Ricky Starks? Not one story? You can't figure something out for the guy? I'll tell you who does and who can. Triple H, Nick Khan, Bruce Pritchard, that creative team over in WWE. You best believe it. You best believe it. They are ready for Ricky Starks. As soon as he's ready to walk, that man is on, and call me crazy, he's on the level of MJF. He is. MJF is going to be a huge star as well, whatever he does and wherever he goes. Let that be known. But Ricky Starks is the same thing. He's just not being used to his full potential yet. I'm just going to be honest. So my problem is, Tony Khan, why aren't you using this kid with so much charisma and so much talent and so much to offer? That's just my thought process on that. So let me continue on. He said there weren't any specific statements of this guy's injured. I remember seeing a list that was floating around that wasn't even verified. I was getting so aggravated because people would send me a text message or something like that. Are you hurt? ? What's going on ? No, I'm not hurt. I don't know who's doing this. So when I went to get my physical, people alluded to, well, he was there to get cleared. No, bro. I was just there to get my balls checked and do my physical. That was it. That's funny. That is funny as hell. But realistically, I think this has a lot to do with how close Ricky Starks is with CM Punk. If you want me to be honest, I think it plays a huge part. Obviously, CM Punk is the bad guy in AEW and shouldn't be talked about, but he is, and whatever the case, but let me continue on. He said, that's all I was doing. So yeah, man, I'm healthy and great. I'm perfectly fine. I shouldn't have any type of questioning of, well, are you really? Bitch, I'm telling you, I'm not hurt. I don't know what more you want me to say, and that's the thing, man. When it comes to my career, I only have one injury, so to speak, and that was the whole neck thing. That was it. And even then, when I had the neck injury, I was still coming to work. So I don't want to hear anything about anyone saying I'm injury prone or whatever someone might want to try to drum up in their effing weird head. There's nothing. There's no issue. Said when asked about his current AEW contract status, that the one-time NWA World Television Champion opted to keep that information private, stating, some things should just be kept to the heart. I see all the time with reports of this person and this person. It's like, when am I just going to have something for myself? When can I just have something for me? Yes, honestly, guys, they're human beings at the end of the day. They deserve to be treated like human beings. If he wants to keep his contractual obligations to himself, he has every reason to. He does not need to share that information with us. And good on him for not and holding that near and dear to his heart, because that's the surprise. We love wrestling for the surprise. That's why we want professional wrestling, for the surprise. So maybe one day he does show up in the WWE, and hopefully that day is soon, because, or even if he stays in AEW, just put the guy on TV. If you want me to be honest with you, just put him on TV. He makes TV better. He's fun to watch. He's exhilarating. He's exciting. All of those things. So put him on TV somewhere. Obviously, Tony Khan, after seeing all this, probably will. Let's be real here. Tony Khan is watching everybody's videos, and he's hearing everybody's opinions. So he'll definitely put Ricky Starks on TV. But the thing is, you can't just put him on TV just because. There has to be some good reasoning behind it. And I fully believe that. I fully do. But, guys, realistically, if you're new here, definitely be sure to like this video, and also be sure to subscribe to the channel. And down below, there is a Discord link. You can follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. We're having a good time in there. All those cool things, man. I genuinely appreciate you guys as always. As always. You guys can follow me on TikTok as well. I'll be posting some TikToks here eventually. I don't know when, but eventually we'll be on TikTok. So, yeah, no, Ricky Starks, I want to get your guys' thoughts. You guys let me know. Do you guys think he needs to be featured more on television? I definitely do. And I'm honestly going to say, if you don't agree, there's probably just a piece of you that maybe isn't the biggest pro wrestling fan. But, yeah, I'd love to get your guys' thoughts. I'd love to have a conversation about it. And I'm open to hearing everything. So you guys let me know down in the comments section below. Other than that, guys, I will be talking to you later. Peace.